Check out this video. It's a bold heist of an ATM that happened last Friday in Crestwood, Illinois. You can see a couple of guys ramming through a glass window with their SUV. They then load up the money machine in the back. The robbers are still on the loose this morning.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Kyle Bosch. We're now just starting our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Gold coins, dollars, even just your pocket change. No matter what you drop in the red kettles, the Salvation Army is thankful for your donation.
They are also looking for a little more help of ringing those bells as they make the final push towards Christmas. The Valley Today's Christy Larson is joining us live at the Hornbachers on 32nd Avenue South in Fargo with how you can help.
Good morning, guys. We've had a lot of fun, and I've even got to see a couple tricks that Major Medlock has had with these bells. But we did want to talk a little bit about, firstly, that there's quite a few shifts still left to be had for those bell ringers. You guys still need some people to get signed up.
Oh, yeah. I found out we have about 200 shifts that need to be filled. Right now, we have committed and have run 7,300 hours. So 9,000 what our total is, and we need the help.
Yeah, and we've said it before, it can be a lot of fun for families to do as a tradition together, or maybe even some co-workers to get together. I know that's what the Valley Today team's going to be doing.
Well, you know, we've even had a couple, a boy and a girl met each other and got married because of ringing bells. So, you know, anything can happen to ringing bells.
Oh, I kind of like the sounds of that. It's kind of like a love match machine over here. But again, it's just about those people putting in those dollars, because every single amount that they donate really helps you guys every year.
Yes, it does. And we appreciate all the help that we get from the community and the generosity of the community. It's outstanding. And people around our division say, it sounds like a great place to be. And I said, it is.
And we were saying it too. I mean, there's a lot of people who may be ringing in Arizona. They don't get the lucky kind of shifts that we have where we get to dance out in the cold. So if you want to get signed up, give them a call, or you can go online. We have a link up on valleynewslive.com. Kyle and Lisa, they just have to click on that hot button.
Make it very easy. Christy Larson reporting live for us and dancing a little bit as well, even though she's inside and warm.
Time to take a look at weather and traffic on the ones now, and we start with meteorologist Lisa Green.
Good morning, you guys. We're still reeling from the winter storm, and in fact, it's still impacting us. We still have wind, and in addition to that, there are some places where we do have snow falling today. This morning in Fargo, we're looking at quiet weather, at least for now. We did get some more snow overnight, so you may want to check your driveway. It may need another little bit of shoveling once again this morning, but quiet for the moment. The roads still getting treated. We still have wind blowing across the road surfaces, so we have some slippery conditions. Don't just assume it's okay just because the snow has ended. In addition to that, a cold day today. Temperatures are going to be in the 20s to some teens, dipping into the teens, and that wind strong out of the west northwest. It's going to be in the 20s and gusting into the 30s at times, and that's going to again have impacts on those roadways and on visibility for today. And on the temperature, too, you're going to want to bundle up. We're looking at cloud cover and a little bit of snow showing up on the radar here. Not heavy, but there could be some light snow showers impacting the valley at the moment. There are some more significant snow showers off to the northwest that are trying to work their way into the Devil's Lake Basin and up toward Winnipeg as well, and those are going to be sliding into parts of northern Minnesota. And we do have a chance for off and on scattered snow showers, especially on the Minnesota side of the Red River today. A look at our wind. Speeds are in the teens and 20s with some gusts into the 20s as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some 30-mile-per-hour gusts later today. We're looking at temperatures that are in the teens for the moment. 24 in Fargo, 23 in Grand Forks, some teens out to the west, only 14 in Oaks. And when you factor in that wind chill is tough. We're looking at wind chills in the single digits above zero for most places. But out west, where we're a little cooler, we're seeing those wind chills below zero. So a morning to make sure you're prepared for this winter weather. It's feeling like winter now that we've had that snowfall. So temperatures dipping today. We're going to start off our day tomorrow at 9 below and then only rise into the low teens, a high of 13 degrees. At least we'll see some sunshine. The wind will start to quiet down as well. And this weekend we see improving weather as well once we get out of the basement where we start on Saturday. Let's check in with Al for an update on road conditions.
At least we are seeing some travel issues in the metro area on Interstate 29, particularly the southbound lane. Exactly what you said was about to happen is happening. Snow is blowing across the road and sticking to the wet pavement, and as a result, we have wheel tracks, slushy areas, some very slippery areas. Some of the interstate ramps, particularly on I-29, are really, really treacherous. Take it easy this morning. Drive extra carefully. We'll keep you posted here with what's going on. Willamette Valley Today traffic.
6:53 now, and we also want to give you an update on some travel trouble in the Fergus Falls area that we've been telling you about this morning. Eastbound I-94 was blocked off for a time at the first Fergus Falls exit. However, it has since been reopened. The Minnesota State Patrol says crews had to remove a semi that slid off the road in that area, and traffic was being diverted off of the interstate for a time. But again, Interstate 94 is fully back open now this morning.
However, there is a no travel advisory in place this morning for parts of northeastern North Dakota. It includes I-29 from Buxton to the Canadian border and Highway 2 from Michigan to Grand Forks. That's because of high winds and a lot of blowing snow. That snow is going to be an issue, blowing snow for much of the day. Homelessness is a big issue in the U.S., and one Fargo man is taking action and raising awareness about the problem. Eric Jungles is spending 9 days in a tent in hopes of raising more than $10,000 for the National Alliance to End Homelessness.
Well, Jungles is staying outside. A friend who is homeless is staying in his condo. This is the second time Jungles has done this project.
I have faith that we'll be able to hit 10,000 before Christmas, and but you know, if we don't, of course, I'll feel, you know, anything we can do to impact the situation, I'll be happy.
If you would like to donate, go to valleynewslive.com and click on the hot button.
Well, if you are thinking about buying someone a drone this holiday season, maybe you'll get a drone this holiday season, or maybe you already have one, there are some new rules you need to know about from the FAA. Beginning December 21st, that is Monday, all drone aircraft that weigh between 0.55 pounds and less than 55 pounds must be registered. It costs you $5, but that fee will be refunded if you do it right away between December 21st and January 20th. The registration will last for 3 years.
Police have identified the man found dead in a bathroom at Columbia Mall in Grand Forks. He was 26-year-old Michael Hall of Grand Forks. Police say no foul play is suspected, and there appears to be no threat to the general public. An autopsy is being done to determine Hall's cause of death. Bail has been set at $50,000 for a man charged with arson at a Grand Forks coffee shop last week. Matthew Gust faces up to 10 years in prison if convicted.
Gust is accused of starting a fire by throwing a bottle of gas through the window of the Juba coffee shop. It hasn't yet been determined if that fire is connected to racist graffiti that was found on the shop earlier. The shop is owned and operated by a Somali family. Now, bail conditions for Gust include drug tests twice a week and no contact with the Juba coffee shop. A person of interest in the disappearance of Jacob Wetterling has been indicted on 25 new charges of possession and receipt of child pornography. 52-year-old Daniel Heinrich has been behind bars since late October when he was first charged with 5 counts of possessing and receiving child porn.
The federal indictment released yesterday adds another 20 charges related to the 19 3-ring binders filled with pornographic images of young boys. His computer had a hard drive filled with images, and he also had a collection of VHS tapes. Federal investigators named him a person of interest in Wetterling's disappearance. Although Wetterling's evidence is not listed in the indictment, Henrik has denied any involvement in Jacob Wetterling's disappearance. Calls about a suspicious vehicle turned into a drug bust in Moorhead. 45-year-old Reginald Carson was arrested yesterday for sale of controlled substances. Police say Carson had a large knife on him and tried to run away from officers. They say he also had 19 grams of meth worth about $54,000 on the street.
People with some ideas about the busy Cheyenne Street corridor in West Fargo are invited to a public meeting coming up later today as the city looks to improve that area. It's 6 to 8 p.m. at Triumph West. That's at 3745 Cheyenne Street. There will be a formal presentation at 6. That open house then goes until 8. A couple of colleges in the Valley are holding winter graduation ceremonies today. MSU Moorhead is having their winter graduation 1 p.m. at the Nemzik Fieldhouse.
UND has a 1 p.m. today and also 2 others tomorrow at 1 and 4. All 3 at UND will be at the Chester Fritz Auditorium. You're going to love your next trip to the gas pump. Prices at some places around Fargo-Moorhead now below $1.70 a gallon. We found fuel at $1.69 at Costco in West Fargo and also on Shell on North University Drive in Fargo.
Now, AAA of North Dakota says the average price right now in our area is right around $1.80. But compare that to this time last year. The price of a gallon of regular unleaded, $2.45 last December. Big change there.
I got E85 for like $1.30 or $1.35 yesterday.
It really makes a difference. It's crazy filling up your car and like not having it be $70.
It's very nice and good timing with
Yeah.
Christmas. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. On average, most people will go through 10 of what in a lifetime?
The answer, cars. If you want to take part in our question of the morning, remember you can always head to our Valley News Live Facebook page every Monday through Friday morning and join the conversation.
Well, we still have some snow this morning, especially in northwest Minnesota, and the wind is going to impact all of us today. So we want to be paying attention throughout the day to our weather. We're going to be experiencing some not so pleasant conditions, even though the heavy snow has finally ended.
Thanks for waking up with the Valley today. Remember, we'll have more local news and weather for you right here in just 25 minutes, and you can always go online for developing stories at valleynewslive.com.
Have a great Thursday, everybody. Have a safe drive this morning. We will see you tomorrow morning.